Aloha. Tom Tezak, Maui Real Estate, and another frequently asked question. So, termites. People often ask, are termites a problem? And my answer is, well, yes and no. It's real important to understand there's two different kinds of termites that affect the world of residential real estate and real estate in general. There is subterranean termites, which live in the ground, and there's drywood termites, which live and are airborne. The picture behind me are drywood termites with the wings and a lot less destructive than a subterranean termite. So a little entomology lesson here, bear with me. Subterranean termites are very common on the mainland. There are some parts of Hawaii where it's very damp and they live, but they require damp soil and they burrow through the soil, and they colonize in colonies of 5 million. They enter a home through mud tubes and pretty much invisible to the naked eye unless you know what you're looking for. They enter the side of the house, they'll go in and they'll eat the house from the inside out, and it can be pretty devastating. For subterranean termites, you need the common practice to treat them is something called Centricon. They have bait traps that they put in the ground, and it baits and kills the colony. But the far more common termite that we see, especially in South Maui, where it's much more arid and dry, and the subterranean termites have a much more difficult time surviving, the ones that do survive in South Maui are the drywood termites. The good news about them is they only hang out with about 5,000 to 10,000 buddies, and they fly. So every several months when they swarm, that's when they start to breed. If you do have termites in your house, you'll see these flying what appear to be ants. And you know it's time to call the termite man, and he'll come out and he'll treat your house. When we sell real estate here in Maui, we always have a termite inspection. The termite inspectors will come out and look for little telltale signs, little pinholes, and if they find them, then they'll recommend treatment. Most of the times when it's a home, they recommend that the home be tented, and it's not a real expensive process, much less than you would imagine if you've never experienced it. $2,000 to $4,000 usually to tent most homes. And that will kill everything in the home. The termites, the bugs, anything that's left inside will be eradicated from the property. The other thing to keep in mind when you're buying property here, or if you own property here, and you see a flying ant or a termite, I know when I first had my house, I was freaking out because I had these flying ants, and they're red and they look like a termite. And they're big and they got wings. But the way to tell the difference is an ant has 3 segments to the body and a termite only has 2, an abdomen and a head. So just keep that in mind. A little tip, flying ants are a nuisance, but they're not a problem. They won't eat your house. Flying termites, they will eat your house, but the airborne ones are not a big deal. You just need to make sure that you get them treated when you see them. Aloha from Maui, and there's your entomology lesson for the day.